The Franklin County Sheriff's Office has managed to track down a suspect in a rash of mail thefts in West Pasco. And it's almost time for baseball season in Tri-Cities as the Dust Devils kick off their 2023 season.
And a beautiful Wednesday is ahead, but changes are coming late tonight into tomorrow. We'll get you prepared for what's to come.
From Camp KVUE Local News, this is Good Morning Northwest.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Jill Sperling.
And I'm Jason Valentine. It's midweek.
Yes, it
is. Wednesday.
Yeah.
Good morning, friends. Good morning to you, Jill.
Good morning, Jason.
And yesterday was quite nice.
Yeah.
Plenty of sunshine.
And it just seems like it just keeps getting better, too.
It just keeps getting better,
Yeah.
but then rain returns on
Yeah.
Thursday. But let's take a look outside. Legend Skycam Network. Again, folks, get ready for plenty of sunshine. We'll see a little bit of building clouds as the day goes on. And looks like we could see shower activity Ellensburg and Yakima area tomorrow morning, and then in the evening hours pretty much throughout our areas. But today, we are free and clear, just beautiful conditions. And if you're curious what this is, it's just a radar echo. So other than that, we are looking mighty fine, and it's going to be a beautiful Wednesday. And we're going to see, again, a little bit of cloud coverage, mid-50s. We're going to be a tad bit warmer than we have been. And we're just going to continue to just slowly climb up that ladder as we move into tomorrow, Friday, and into our weekend. Now, we're not looking at those 70s anymore for the weekend. We've backed off on some of our temperatures, more of the mid to lower 60s for your weekend, but still that's right around our average. So for Walla Walla, plenty of sunshine, kind of a treat after that snow 2 mornings ago. Again, mid-50s, so warming up quite a bit for the Mid-Columbia and for the Blue Mountain region. I'll let you know about the timing for that rain in my full forecast and have a sneak peek at your Easter weekend. But for right now, let's send it back to Jill.
The Franklin County Sheriff's Office is looking to stamp out mail theft. The Sheriff's Office says deputies recovered a lot of West Pasco residents' mail from a car following the driver's arrest for attempted mail theft and a search warrant of the vehicle. They say, quote, "It was like a mail tornado in the car." Detective Ramona Bolanos with the Franklin County Sheriff's Office says they're still working to return some of the mail to its proper recipients.
So there was a lot of mail to sort through, open and unopened mail. So just sorting it out and trying to get a hold of the individuals that the mail belongs to.
One deputy sorted through the recovered mail. Detective Bolanos says there were more than 100 pieces of mail in one package from more than 24 locations. The Sheriff's Office says they arrested an individual, and that person will face several felony counts of possession of stolen mail. The Postal Inspection Service is in charge of investigating mail theft and related crimes. They recommend always picking up your mail right away. And if you're expecting something important like a check or a credit card that doesn't show up, start asking questions. If you think somebody stole your mail, you should file a report on the website uspis.gov. The Tri-City Dust Devils held its first ever Fan Fest last night to swing off its 22nd season. There was free food, games for kids, tickets for sale, and the players and coaches were out answering questions and giving autographs. Fans were getting ready for the season that starts Thursday. Daryl Ebert, the Dust Devils general manager, says there are a lot of players from last year who you might see again.
Yeah, we're excited to have about half the team is returning players from last year. We were kind of getting it going a little bit late in the year last season, and really excited to have them back and some young upcoming players as well. It should be a good team this year, and we're excited. Thursday.
That game starts at 6:30 on Thursday at Kisa Stadium against the Hillsboro Hops. You can find ticket sales for the upcoming season opener on our website, yaktrinews.com. A shooting range in Chelan County will close through spring and summer for renovations. According to the Washington State Department of Fish and Wildlife, the Swakane shooting range on the Chelan Wildlife area near Wenatchee will close next Monday. The agency says workers will make upgrades, which will include new shooting benches and sheds and an improved pistol range backstop. Fish and Wildlife tweeted that image and information. It says the shooting range will reopen in the fall. Hermiston Goodwill employees made an interesting find 2 weeks ago while going through a donated box. And when we say interesting, we're not talking about a rare item or antique. This donation was alive and scaly. Cap KVUE's Madeline Hagan has the story.
Yes, that is a snake Turns out this Honduran milk snake, non-venomous and is legal to own as a pet. It is not native to the Eastern Oregon region, but it was found in that box donated to the Hermiston Goodwill. Executive Director Lynn Thompson with Blue Mountain Wildlife says Jared Mitchell with USDA's Wildlife Services brought the snake to their rescue. Then she called in Adrian Slade, a previous intern who took the snake back to Ellensburg, where she lives. Thompson says Central Washington University will potentially take in the snake after she goes through her shedding phase. Blue Mountain Wildlife in Pendleton often rescues injured winged wildlife. It's not every day they see a snake, especially one like this. They travel across the region, even into Washington, to help injured creatures. Thompson says they haven't received any calls asking if they've seen a Honduran milk snake, and they're still unsure if the snake was deliberately put in the box or perhaps slithered in by mistake.
According to Thompson, CWU has a place where this snake could live out her days. We'll return in just a moment, but first, Jason Valentine joins us live now for another quick look at weather.
We have a chilly morning so far, but man, we have a beautiful Wednesday on the way, but showers looming late tonight into tomorrow. I'll get you ready for that coming right up.
And Washington Governor Jay Inslee makes a major move to protect reproductive rights in the state. That's next on Good Morning Northwest.
Your roof protects your home and family every day. Shouldn't it be the best roof possible? With Era Roofing, a family-owned business in Prosser, you'll see why our customer reviews speak for themselves. No job too small, big enough to take care of your roofing needs. Era Roofing, a company built on quality and reputation.
At West Richland Family Dental and Prime Dental Pasco, we are open from 7 a.m. until 7 p.m., Monday through Friday, plus Saturdays for when the week gets to be too full. West Richland Family Dental and Prime Dental Pasco, stunning smiles for the whole family.
Make your first move with battery power made by Steel. Right now, save $50 on the FSA 57 battery trimmer. Real Steel. Find yours.
We are Grocery Outlet and we are your Bargain Bliss Market. What's Bargain Bliss? You know that feeling you get when you find the name brands you know and love, but for way, way less? That's Bargain Bliss. It's Grocery Outlet's 20% off wine sale going on now till April 11th. We have hundreds of wines sure to pair with any gathering. So act now, because these deals won't last long. Stop in and save today.
Grocery Outlet Bargain Market.
And now please welcome Anna Montoya.
Hello there, fellow students.
Guardians say goodbye, only we're on set.
Chris Pratt here. They've given me a camera and a list of rules, all of which I'm going to ignore.
Next, ET.
Tonight at 7 on Cap KVU.
Hey, Dad, look.
Us.
This is the magma chamber.
This isn't us, is it? When did we get so connected to our devices and so disconnected from each other?
She's not answering.
What?
And when our phones have turned us into this,
LT,
what do you do when you're a company that sells them?
we gotta fix this.
It's time to find what we're missing. Join us in taking a break from our devices. Take the phones down for 5 challenge for 5 days, 5 hours, or even just 5 minutes.
Feels good.
And let's find us again. US Cellular, built for us.
Hey Ham Fam! Easter is April 9th and Honey Baked Ham is your Easter dinner headquarters. Bring home our famous slow-smoked, fully cooked, spiral-cut hams, dripping with our handcrafted, mouth-watering glaze. Or try our smoked or oven-roasted turkey breast. At Honey Baked Ham, we have your complete meal with a host of delicious sides and decadent desserts ready for you to bring home. Spend less time in the kitchen and more time with your family this Easter. Place your order today, give us a call, or order online at myhoneybakedstore.com.
Portion of Cap KVU sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Welcome back. It's 5:09 on this Wednesday morning. Well, Washington Governor Jay Inslee is acting ahead of a Texas judge's expected decision to revoke FDA approval of mifepristone. That's an abortion pill commonly used in combination with another drug to end an early pregnancy. Inslee announced Tuesday that Washington State has purchased a 3-year supply of the drug. When asked if the pills will be given to women traveling from other states, this is what the governor had to say.
We thought it was appropriate to buy enough to take care of the people in the state of Washington. But we will serve others if they come.
A ruling from the Texas lawsuit could come down any day. That decision could effectively end the manufacturing and availability of that medication. Though the medication is in the state of Washington's possession, it would still need authority to distribute it. The authority would come in the form of Senate Bill 5768, which is going straight to the state Senate Ways and Means Committee. The legislative session is set to wrap up later this month. Well, the U.S. National Institute of Aging is moving forward with a real-world Alzheimer's disease database. The institute aims to transform Alzheimer's disease research with it. Last month, the agency, part of the National Institutes of Health, posted a notice of the grant for the 6-year database project. The earliest start date is set for April 2024. The NIH confirmed Tuesday that plans were underway to fund the Alzheimer real-world data platform. The National Institute on Aging plans to commit $50 million a year starting in fiscal year 2024 for a total of $300 million. The nonprofit Alzheimer's Association is among those planning to apply for it. Well, the Biden administration is investing in clean and safe drinking water. The Environmental Protection Agency has announced $6.5 billion of funding for drinking water upgrades. The money is coming through the Drinking Water State Revolving Fund, which got a boost from the bipartisan infrastructure law. Nearly $3 billion is going towards identifying and replacing lead pipes. According to an EPA survey, there are more than 9 million lead service lines across the country. This will help the Biden administration's goal of 100% lead-free water systems. Coming up, with more emphasis on mental health in recent years, some companies are changing up the employment process for neurodivergent job seekers. And Jason Valentine, that's me. I return with a look at your First Alert weather forecast. A beautiful Wednesday is on the way. Folks, stick with us, everyone. We'll be right back.
Time to get busy, because there's only 4 episodes left.
What's this now?
Until the series finale of The Goldbergs.
What? Why is your hair all mussy? Were you breakdancing?
Yes?
Pop in and lock in.
Tonight on ABC.
Gelman, he eats everything in a yoga position.
Next 9, Pim Badgley from You, Cal Penn, and Heidi Gardner.
Today at 9 on Cap KVU.
Homeowners, Washington is moving to renewable power. Consider an investment in green energy. Rooftop solar with Solar Power Northwest, a true one-stop shop. Solar Power Northwest, a better way to solar.
Hey fans, Eric the Peanut Guy here to tell you that Dust Devils Baseball is back with affordable family fun all season long. Join me at Geisa Stadium on Thursday, April 6th for opening night. We'll kick off the new season with our annual Magnet Schedule giveaway thanks to Tri-Cities Community Health. We conclude the evening with a spectacular post-game fireworks show presented by CO Energy. And on Saturday, April 8th, come out for more post-game fireworks thanks to Yoke's Fresh Market. For tickets, visit DustDevilsBaseball.com. Dust Devils Baseball. It'll blow you away.
In the market for an RV? Do not buy any RV before you shop Clickin' RV. Because Clickin' RV has just acquired over 300 2022 fifth wheels, travel trailers, toy haulers, and motorhomes. And everyone is just $199 over invoice. And take advantage of 0 down, no payments for 90 days, and low interest financing. Plus guaranteed lowest price and lifetime warranty. So don't miss the Clickin' RV Do Not Buy sale. Going on now at all 5 locations, including right here in Pasco.
This Thursday through Saturday only, it's the 3-day sale at Furniture Row, and that means the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend, and watch the savings add up. You'll find great deals store-wide, like the Gunsmoke Queen Bed, only $5.99. Get the 5-piece Granada dining set for only $7.49, and save big on the Cascade sofa, now just $4.99. Check out the Doctor's Choice Plush for only $699.99. Plus 4 years, no interest. But don't wait, the 3-day sale at Furniture Row ends Saturday the 8th.
You may be eligible for a new tax refund called the Working Families Tax Credit from the Washington State Department of Revenue. Those who qualify could get up to $1,200 back. Visit workingfamiliescredit.wa.gov.
At Vapiano, we invite you to slow down, enjoy the journey. Make a reservation today. Taste wine where it's created. Sample a variety of wines from Sauvignon Blanc, Cabernet Sauvignon, Syrah, and make it a day to remember. Vapiano Estates, Walla Walla.
At the Blue Mountain Station Cooperative in Dayton, Washington, we offer you the Pacific Northwest's finest local products, fresh baked goods, locally grown produce, artisan cheese, fresh roasted coffee, wine, honey, and so much more. We invite you to explore Dayton today.
E.T., followed by Extra, tonight at 7 on Cap KVU. Now, Cap KVU First Alert Weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Wednesday morning, everyone. We've made it to midweek. Hope you're having a good one so far. Partly sunny day, should be a gorgeous day ahead. We do have light rain on the way tomorrow, and we are slowly warming into the weekend, but unfortunately, it's not as warm as we were thinking just Monday. We were thinking maybe mid to lower 70s, but it looks like more mid to lower 60s. So a bit of a change with our temperatures. But look at our Skywatch radar, free and clear as we're heading along in the morning. In our futurecast, we're going to see a bit of building clouds as we get into our afternoon, evening, and then we see shower activity very early. Yakima, possibly in the Ellensburg region, and maybe just a few little shower activity in Tri-Cities and Pendleton. Then Tri-Cities just kind of on the periphery of what we're looking at as we're moving into our Thursday. And again, just a little bit of shower activity possible for Pendleton. And then as we move into the evening hours, we're going to see it fan out throughout the Blues and the Mid-Columbia. Stick with us for a little bit on our Friday and then move on out. We should be looking at nicer conditions as we get to the evening hours on Friday, though we could see some small showers popping up for our Easter weekend as well. So our current temperatures, a little bit warmer in the Tri-Cities than we were yesterday, 37. Other than that, we're right around the freezing mark, save for Ellensburg and Yakima. You're in the lower 20s, so bundle up if you're heading out the door anytime soon. We did see Yakima and Ellensburg warm quite quickly up from those types of temperatures yesterday, so we'll keep an eye on that as we move along in the morning. So for our average, this is for the Tri-Cities at 63, and we're just going to be finally right at it as we get to Thursday and Friday. I mean, my goodness, it's taken about 3 weeks to get anywhere near our averages. Then we'll be seeing a little bit of a cool down as we head into our next work week. Still, folks, just hanging right around our average. No real heat spikes or drops in the future. So in our wind speed, we're looking at 11-mile-per-hour winds right now for Tri-Cities. Light winds are expected today, but as we get into our weekend, Friday and Saturday, it looks like between 10 and 20-mile-per-hour winds. Not as severe as we saw last Saturday, but still some breezy conditions on the way. It looks like we'll see a little bit more of breeze as we head into our next work week. All right, that Dust Devils home opener tomorrow night. Looking forward to that. Easter, 4 days away. NFL Draft right here on Cap KVU ABC, 3 weeks from tomorrow. So today we are in the mid to lower 50s for the Yakima Valley and Ellensburg, staying a little warmer than we were yesterday. Mid to upper 50s for the Mid-Columbia. And then over in the Blue Mountain region, we're right in those mid-50s as well. So that is a definite warm-up for Walla Walla and Pendleton. They were in the upper 40s yesterday. 7-day forecast, and we do have, again, for Yakima, we have some morning and then some evening showers, and that could get into our Friday morning. So we're keeping close eye on timing for Friday. Then as we head into our weekend, we could see a little bit of shower activity. We will see some sunshine as well, and could see a little bit of wetness on our Easter Sunday. Overnight lows, though, finally getting above the freezing mark, so we should be staying away from that snow that we saw earlier this week. In the Tri-Cities area, PM showers for your Thursday, then some morning showers for your Friday. And then as we move into our weekend, 30% chance of showers for your Easter. So we have gone from thinking that we were going to be seeing a warm Easter Sunday to it cooling down and now a little bit of shower activity as we get closer. But folks, your Wednesday today is going to be beautiful and nice. Just get ready for shower activity, especially in the Ellensburg and Yakima area overnight into tomorrow morning.
Well, people around the world recently celebrated a fairly new initiative called Neurodiversity Celebration Week. The goal of advocates is to challenge stereotypes and misconceptions about the differences in how our brains work. The initiative appears to be raising awareness as more and more businesses, large and small, are being inspired to adopt neurodiversity in their workplaces. ABC's Faith Abube explains how it's impacting all workers.
26-year-old Tristan Ritland always knew from a young age that he was different.
Very all over the place. I had a lot of difficulty focusing for extended periods of time.
And soon enough, his doctors would give it a name.
I'm what they call doubly gifted, which is to say I have symptoms of both ADHD and autism.
The thought that those conditions could hold him back years later from his love of computers never crossed his mind. But in college, Tristan found networking, career fairs, and job interviews very stressful. Hiring managers unsupportive.
I spent all this time developing all these skills, and then, I felt like, the industry didn't really want me.
You need a job. You maybe take a part-time job. You're maybe working in a position that is not commensurate with either your skills, your aptitude, or the degree that you worked so hard to achieve.
Judy Riley is the director of the University of Connecticut's Center for Neurodiversity and Employment Innovation. She says there are millions of neurodivergent Americans just like Tristan, highly skilled individuals whose brains work differently than most.
So what happens is expectations for how somebody might behave in an interview or express themselves in an application are meeting with failure and resistance. So they're getting screened right out.
A study published in the Journal of Post-Secondary Education and Disability found that about 30% of autistic young adults with post-high school education are unemployed. That's compared to the national unemployment rate of 3.6% for the general population.
So this seemed like an untapped talent pool, really.
Incredibly untapped and highly capable.
Stephen DiStefani oversees Wells Fargo's neurodiversity program. In just 3 years, DiStefani says they've hired more than 200 candidates, including Tristan. As part of the program, hiring managers were trained on how to interview neurodivergent candidates.
It isn't just a 1 hour interview, half-hour interview. You're with them for a full week. We're looking a little bit deeper into what the person as a person brings to the role versus the eye contact, the handshake.
Wells Fargo is just one of a growing number of companies adopting that model. DiStefani says it has proven beneficial, not just for workers like Tristan, but their entire workforce.
We've seen significant reduction in skills gaps. Employee satisfaction is up.
For Tristan, it's been a game changer.
I can use the skills that I have, right, in a way that's appreciated. I can be respected. I can have a career. I can live independently because I have the income for it.
Faith Abube, ABC News, Washington.
When we return on Good Morning Northwest, it's a great way to get the heart rate up, and doing just a little bit a day can do wonders for your health. It's National Walking Day.
Oh, hey Jack, going up?
Actually, no, Justine. My famous 2 tacos are still just 99 cents when you order on the Jack app or online. Could you press 6, please? I'm going up. Get my famous 2 tacos for just 99 cents, only on the Jack app or online.
When it comes to supplying the farm, come to Northwest Farm Supply. Your hometown store has a wide selection of everything egg-related. Plus, we're the largest Purina dealer in Hermiston. Products you trust from people who care. Northwest Farm Supply in Prosser, Hermiston, and Othello.
There's something new from Better Than Bouillon. Introducing the Culinary Collection. Exciting new flavors like sofrito for casseroles or adobo for fajitas, each adding a little something special to all your family favorites. But don't take our word for it. The Culinary Collection from Better Than Bouillon.
Welcome to the Village Bistro. We're happy you're here. I wanted to share with you some of the things we have on our menu. One of my favorite things is our lemon ricotta pancakes, topped with blueberries and powdered sugar and butter, and oh my, they are so delicious. You gotta try our 4 cheese mac and cheese or burgers. Some say they're the best in town. We love to get to know each customer that comes in, and we want you to feel like family when you're with us.
An accident can shatter your life. At Tamaki Law, we put your life back together.
As a personal injury attorney, I meet some of the best people under the worst of circumstances. They come to us suffering. They completely depend on us. That's why we work hard and fight for the justice they deserve.
If you've been seriously injured, call Tamaki Law and get your life back.
Homeowners, Washington is moving to renewable power. Consider an investment in green energy. Rooftop solar with Solar Power Northwest, a true one-stop shop. Solar Power Northwest, a better way to solar.
Breaking news, y'all. I'm here to present Educator of the Year.
The award goes to Gregory Eddy.
This is Gregory Eddy?
Yeah, you with your fine silly ass.
Yeah! Look at us, 2 young guns, killing award season.
Go ahead and clap for me. Clap.
April is National Foot and Ankle Health Awareness Month. Remember to inspect your feet daily for injuries and other ailments. More information can be found at yaktrinews.com.
Prosser Orthopedic Center podiatrist Dr. Jared Clifford is accepting new patients. This is how we care.
Try Tide Power Pods with 85% more Tide in every pod.
Who needs that much more Tide?
Everyone's gonna need more Tide.
It's a mess out there. That's why there's 85% more Tide in every Power Pod.
See?
I just wrote a jingle for my fish sandwich. Want to hear it? Fish, fish, fish. Look at this fish. It's wild-caught pollock from Alaska. Good thing I don't need jingles to sell my food. My fish sandwich is back for a limited time.
The best way to end your day.
That is good TV.
Friends, tonight at 11:05.
Okay, Jason, it's time to get a move on.
Okay.
Because it's National Walking Day.
All right. Get your Aerosmith ready. Walk this way. And while it's a great excuse to snap a selfie in your tennis shoes, this is actually a movement from the American Heart Association, reminding people about the health benefits of taking a quick stroll.
You can take a walk outside or on a treadmill if you're more of an indoor person. And if you can do it with a friend, human or canine, well, it just makes it all that much better.
Yes, it's always good to have a workout or a walk buddy, I guess,
Yeah.
in this case. Just try not to walk only to the fridge.
Oh, very good point.
Do you walk or run at all, Jen?
I find that especially when I'm in a bad mood, it's just such a big pick-me-up.
Okay.
And I like to walk Badger Mountain.
Perfect.
That's a good one for me.
I know a lot of people like to do that.
Yeah, what about you?
I just do yoga at home.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I don't like leaving my apartment too much.
So you're the one walking to the fridge.
Exactly. You got it. You got it. All right. Well, before you walk to the fridge for your OJ this morning, a quick look outside. Folks, we have a very nice Wednesday on the way, but change is starting overnight. I'll have your forecast coming right up.
And coming up on Good Morning Northwest, former President Donald Trump had his day in court yesterday as he faced multiple felony charges surrounding hush money payments to adult film star Stormy Daniels. And a few key election results in Wisconsin and Chicago could have far-reaching implications on the direction of the entire United States.
In today's Tech Bites, a new contender in America's race to make electric vehicles, General Motors has moved ahead of Ford to become the second leading seller of all EV vehicles in the U.S. GM sold about 21,000 in this year's first quarter. Tesla, though, is far ahead at number 1. If you have a Samsung Galaxy 4 or 5 watch, you can now use it to monitor your heart rate on Peloton exercise equipment. First, you have to install the Peloton app on your watch. Then you follow the Connect prompt. Users will see their heart rate synced in real time on the machine. Finally, you can now enjoy multiplayer games on Facebook Messenger video calls. The new feature allows users to chat with friends and to play 14 games, including old favorites like Words with Friends. They're expected to add more free games soon. Those are your Tech Bites. I'm Rhiannon Alley. Have a great day.
Mr. Clean Magic Eraser powers through tough messes.
So it makes it look like I spent hours cleaning. And no, I didn't.
It makes my running shoe look like new. It's amazing.
Wow. It makes it look like I don't have kids at all.
It's so good. It makes it look like I have magical powers.
With 80% less scrubbing, Mr. Clean Magic Eraser makes cleaning easy. Also available in sheets.
Had enough? No, arthritis. Here, Aspercream Arthritis.
Full prescription strength. Reduces inflammation. Thank the gods.
Don't thank them too soon.
Kick pain in the Aspercream.
We're reinventing our network
With smarter, more efficient routes.
So you can deliver more value to your customers.
Fast, reliable, perfectly orchestrated. The United States Postal Service.
Court yesterday for his arraignment on more than 30 felony charges. And 2 elections in Wisconsin and Chicago wrapped up overnight that could have national implications on the political direction of the United States.
And folks, we have a beautiful Wednesday on the way, but we have big changes coming overnight into our weekend. I'll get you up to date with your First Alert weather forecast.
From Cap KVU Local News, this is Good Morning Northwest.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Jill Sperling.
I'm Jason Valentine. We've made it to Wednesday.
Yes, we have.
It's all downhill towards the weekend, which is always a
right.
nice thing. Good morning to you. Good morning, Jill. And we have a nice day. Yesterday was beautiful.
I know.
Just a spotty shower here or there last night.
Yeah, we'll take it.
We're looking much drier today, but that changes into tomorrow. Let's take a look outside. Legend Skycam Network still waiting for the sun to pop out. It's going to take a little bit, folks, about an hour for that to happen, a little hour plus, but we will see some light here very soon. As we move into our morning hours, we do have just beautiful conditions, very clear. That does mean chilly conditions as well. We're right around the lower 20s for Ellensburg and Yakima. So if you're heading out the door anytime soon, please bundle up. So for your daily planner, we are, let's just say, mostly sunny to partly sunny skies. Just a touch warmer in Yakima, mid 50s for the Yakima Valley. In the Tri-Cities area, upper 50s and a little bit more building clouds. We do expect to see some shower activity, especially for Ellensburg and Yakima into tomorrow morning, and then widespread showers in the evening hours. Should be pretty light though, but still showers nonetheless. Walla Walla, you are about 7 or so degrees warmer than you were yesterday, so a very fine day. It almost makes you forget it was snowing just 48 hours ago in Walla Walla. So folks, I'll have a look at your Easter weekend. Could see a little bit of shower activity, and it's cooler than expected as well. That's coming up in my forecast, but for right now, let's send it back to Jill.
Now to former President Donald Trump and that historic day in court as he went before a judge on criminal charges. The felonies center on a hush money deal with porn star Stormy Daniels, and prosecutors also accused the former president of a broader scheme. This morning, Trump reacting to the charges. ABC's Morgan Norwood has more from New York.
This morning, former President Trump reacting for the first time to the dozens of felonies he faces. Seething with defiance, Trump rallied his loyal supporters at Mar-a-Lago, calling the charges an insult to the country.
The only crime that I have committed is to fearlessly defend our nation from those who seek to destroy it.
The former president, arriving to court via police motorcade, quickly hustled into the courthouse by Secret Service, where he pleaded not guilty to 34 state felony charges that he repeatedly and fraudulently falsified New York business records to conceal criminal conduct that hid damaging information from the voting public during the 2016 presidential election.
A catch and kill scheme. That is a scheme to buy and suppress negative information to help Mr. Trump's chance of winning the election.
A charge of falsifying business records is typically a misdemeanor in New York, but the charge can be upgraded to a felony if it's tied to another crime, such as tax or campaign finance violations.
It's shocking to me that a state prosecutor would try and prosecute something as thin as this and prosecute a violation of federal election laws when they're state prosecutors.
The district attorney's office had looked into this case before, but DA Alvin Bragg saying he's bringing the case now because of new evidence, but he did not elaborate. Trump's legal team calling it political persecution. The court proceedings, a historic first for a sitting or former American president, concluded in just under 1 hour.
He was reserved, he was calm.
Judge Juan Merchan did not place a gag order on the case, but he did advise Trump to refrain from making statements that are likely to incite violence. And Trump is due back inside this Manhattan courthouse December 4th, with the trial expected to begin in January, going on right through the election year. Morgan Norwood, ABC News, New York.
A big development in global politics. Finland has now joined the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, or NATO, on the alliance's 74th anniversary. Here's why this is important. Ukraine has been talking about trying to join NATO for years now and formally applied for fast-tracked membership last year. Russia strongly opposes the idea because right now Ukraine is a buffer between them and the anti-Soviet alliance. Finland also shares a border with Russia, and they decided to pursue NATO membership after Russia invaded Ukraine, something the NATO Secretary General referenced yesterday.
War has returned to Europe. Every nation has the right to choose its own path. That NATO's door remains open, and no one can close it with force or coercion.
Sweden, which does not share a border with Russia, is also trying to join NATO, but so far Turkey and Hungary have refused to vote on whether to allow it. President Biden has said repeatedly since Russia's invasion that the United States will take military action to defend NATO allies. The results are in for what might be the most consequential election of the year. A judge's victory in Wisconsin means liberals will control the state Supreme Court when it considers Wisconsin's abortion ban. Meanwhile, Brandon Johnson is set to become Chicago's mayor after a race that focused on policing. Amy Kiley has more.
It's really our democracy is on the line and everything we care about.
Election results from Wisconsin and Chicago are speaking to the national issues of abortion and policing. In Wisconsin, liberals are taking control of the state Supreme Court after the victory of Justice-elect Janet Protasewicz.
Our state is taking a step forward to a better and brighter future, where our rights and freedoms will be protected.
Her win over conservative Daniel Kelly, a former state Supreme Court justice, is one of the most consequential election outcomes of the year. That's because the Wisconsin Supreme Court is poised to hear challenges to the state's 1849 abortion ban. Meanwhile, in Chicago,
with our voices and our votes, we have ushered in a new chapter in the history of our city.
Cook County Commissioner Brandon Johnson is set to become the city's new mayor. He's pledging to keep funding the Chicago police, despite his non-binding resolution in 2020 to defund the department. For supporters of his opponent, former Chicago Schools Chief Paul Vallis, Johnson has this message.
I care about you. I value you. And I want to hear from you.
I'm Amy Kiley reporting.
Incumbent Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot didn't secure enough support in the first round of voting to be a candidate in the runoff. Jason Valentine is here with a look at your forecast.
Folks, we have a beautiful Wednesday on the way, but changes are on the way. A little bit of wetness and a little bit of warmer temperatures by our weekend. Your forecast is coming up.
First Lady Jill Biden is facing public backlash after suggesting NCAA women's runners-up Iowa be invited to the White House, as well as champions LSU.
Save big on a closeout truckload special exclusively at Fred's Appliance.
Fred's Appliance has a limited supply of Samsung front-load laundry sets on sale now for only $6.99 each.
With this steam set, get rid of the toughest stains and enjoy wrinkle-free clothes.
This Samsung laundry set is only $6.99 each. Save $500 on this washer and dryer that you won't find at the box stores. But hurry, at these prices, these Samsung laundry sets won't last long.
When great food meets delivery, people just smile. Taste and See Deli in Yakima offers delicious catering that's home-cooked like family. And whether you need a dozen box lunches or 100 breakfast burritos, we've got you covered. Give us a call or stop by. Taste and See Deli.
Watch me. Watch me grapple, move, and pin. When I hit the mat, don't underestimate the grin. I've got state championships and medals to show. But it's about more than just winning. This you should know. Overcoming odds through therapy and care. The road was long, now opponents beware. Watch me. Game-changing sports medicine at Shriners Children's. The most amazing care anywhere.
I'm getting backyard cookout vibes. Inside? Oh, that's the new DQ Backyard Bacon Ranch Signature Stack Burger. Now you can take the backyard anywhere with honey barbecue sauce and house-made Hidden Valley Ranch. You guys are taking this backyard anywhere thing really seriously. Maybe next time you'll take that DQ Backyard Bacon Ranch Signature Stack Burger to, you know, the actual backyard. We need a hose. Only at DQ. Happy tastes good.
Pure Filtration Products is your Inland Northwest air quality specialist. We offer filtration products for all your commercial, industrial, and manufacturing needs. From cooling towers to industrial dust collection systems, commercial buildings, schools, hospitals, or manufacturing facilities, we have you covered. Call today and schedule your free facility site evaluation. We'll send a certified air filter specialist to your site to evaluate your filter requirements. Call or click today. Pure Filtration Products.
And now please welcome Anna Montoya.
Fellow students.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Non-drowsy Claritin knocks out symptoms from over 200 allergens without knocking you out. Feel the clarity and make today the most wonderful time of the year. Live Claritin Clear.
President Trump after his surrender. We've got his trusted advisor turned nemesis, Omarosa.
Do you think we'll actually see Trump go to jail? He has no tricks left.
Why she says time is up for her former boss. Next,
Tonight at 7:30 on Cap KView.
Portion of Cap KView sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Welcome back. It's almost 5:40 on this Wednesday morning. Well, First Lady Jill Biden has been receiving backlash after suggesting both teams that play in the NCAA Women's Basketball National Championship could celebrate at the White House. The First Lady's press secretary, Vanessa Valdivia, tweeted that Biden only wanted to applaud the historic game and all women athletes. On Sunday, the LSU Tigers defeated the Iowa Hawkeyes 102-85 to win their first national championship title in program history. Traditionally, national champions celebrate with a visit to the White House. While speaking at an event Monday, Biden said she was going to tell the president that Iowa should come too because they played a good game.
So I know we'll have the champions come to the White House. We always do. So, we'll have LSU come. But you know what? I'm going to tell Joe, I think Iowa should come too because they played such a good game. So, right? So winners and losers, that's sportsmanship. That's good sportsmanship.
The tournament's MVP and LSU forward Angel Reese took to Twitter in response, calling the suggestion a joke, considering it would be the first time that a championship runner-up would be invited to the White House. After LSU's victory, head coach Kim Mulkey said she would go if the team was invited. Well, the victorious University of Connecticut's men's basketball team arrived home yesterday afternoon. The Huskies dominated San Diego State Monday night 76-59 to win their 5th national championship. Senior guard Tristan Newton wowed the crowd with 19 points and 10 rebounds. Junior forward Adama Sanogo, the Final Four's most outstanding player, followed close behind with 17 points and 10 rebounds. UConn cements its legendary status by being only the 6th team to win 5 NCAA men's basketball championships. Fans were invited to celebrate with the team on their victory ride back to campus. The NBA's Miami Heat is cutting their partnership with disgraced crypto firm FTX. The famous waterfront arena is changing its name to Kaseya Center after a $117 million naming rights partnership. The deal with FTX, reportedly costing $135 million and intended to last for 19 years, fizzled after a disastrous liquidity crisis forced the cryptocurrency exchange to file for bankruptcy. The president of the Miami Heat's business operations, Eric Woolworth, said in a statement, quote, "The collapse of our previous partner caught everyone by surprise." Headquartered in Miami, Kaseya is a leader in internet security software and the first local company to have naming rights to that arena. Well, coming up, after being taken from the Puget Sound in the 70s, Washingtonians are working to bring Lolita the whale back to the West Coast. And folks, I will return with your first alert weather forecast. A beautiful Wednesday's on the way, but changes into our weekend. Your forecast is next. Stick with us.
This newscast sponsored by Dairy Queen.
Get $1,500 purchase allowance on a 2023 Cadillac XT5 and XT6. Visit your local Cadillac dealer today.
My son-in-law, Dr. Barrientos, and myself took over this practice in 2013. Our philosophy is that the power that made the body heals the body. As we remove the interference to the nervous system through chiropractic adjustments, then the body can take over and heal. We use several different techniques in our office. Many of our patients come to us after having minor pains and discomforts. Some are caused by falls, some are caused by motor vehicle accidents, work injuries. We treat all of those things here at our office and see very good response to those treatments.
So here at Westside Chiropractic Center, we offer Invisired, which is the only FDA-cleared IRB clinically proven device to provide weight loss reduction, fat reduction, and inch loss. And we are able to target fat, cellulite, stretch marks, and all that kind of stuff, all in this matter of 12 sessions, which ends up helping you lose anywhere between about an inch per session. And we also offer spinal decompression, which is a mechanical traction of the spine. We help all kinds of people, anywhere from your soccer mom that's stressed out about the holidays to those poor people that are in a car accident or an LNI injury, so that they're able to continue to go to work or continue to function in society.
A superhero of the Avengers and his extraordinary fight to live.
Someone's been run over by a snowcat. He's been caught.
This was a sound of someone that was dying.
Do you remember the pain?
Oh, all of it.
The Diane Sawyer Interview, Thursday night on ABC.
This Thursday through Saturday only, it's the 3-day sale at Furniture Row, and that means the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend, and watch the savings add up. You'll find great deals store-wide, like the Gunsmoke Queen Bed, only $5.99. Get the 5-piece Granada dining set for only $7.49, and save big on the Cascade sofa, now just $4.99. Check out the Doctor's Choice Plush for only $699.99. Plus, 4 years, no interest. But don't wait, the 3-day sale at Furniture Row ends Saturday the 8th.
Everyone wants to be the Cadbury Bunny, because only he brings delicious Cadbury cream eggs, while others may keep trying. No bunny knows Easter better than Cadbury.
Now, Cap KVU First Alert weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Wednesday morning, everyone. Oh, we've made it to midweek, getting closer to that weekend. A very nice day today. A little bit of cloud coverage, a little bit of building cloud coverage as the day goes on. We do expect some light rain tomorrow at times for all of our areas. We'll get to that in a bit. And we are warming slowly into the weekend, but not as warm as we were thinking just on Monday. So a little bit cooler temperatures are expected. So on our Skywatch radar, we are free and clear this morning. Should be another gorgeous morning, just like we saw yesterday. And as we move along in our futurecast, very nice, but again, building clouds will get to the afternoon. Then we'll see shower activity start to form. Very light rain, and this is very early tomorrow morning. And then maybe a bit more sustained shower activity into our late morning to early afternoon for Ellensburg and the Yakima region. Then by the time we get to the late afternoon to evening hours, it's going to spread out a little bit. Tri-Cities could miss most of it. Looks like, again, very light rain tomorrow into Friday morning, and then that will be moving along, and you could see a little bit more shower activity over your weekend, but it should be very, very light. So we're keeping a close eye on that, especially for your Easter weekend. So right now we are chilly. Ellensburg and Yakima in the lower 20s. Other than that, we're mostly just around the freezing point. 37, our hot spot for the Tri-Cities. And as we move along into tomorrow, into the weekend, we're just going to slowly start to warm up. And really, for the first time in 3 weeks, we're going to be at or above our average, but still not too much. And then we get just right below it again as we get into our next work week. So we're still waiting for that big, nice heat spike. Hopefully, it will come sooner than later. Winds are light right now. We do have double digits in the Tri-Cities, 9 in Pendleton. More or less light winds today, and it's going to be more or less light tomorrow for your Thursday. But as we get to Friday and Saturday, not as windy as it was over this last weekend, but 15 to 25 mile per hour winds and possibly 10 to 20 mile per, 20 to, let's just say 15 to 25 mile per hour winds for our next work week. So we do have some breezy conditions on the way. So Dust Devils home opener and their opener, season opener, is tomorrow night. We have Easter coming, 4 days away. NFL Draft on right here on Cap KVU ABC. That is 3 weeks from tomorrow. So our highs today, mid-50s for the Yakima Valley, 52, a little warmer for Ellensburg, a little warmer in the Mid-Columbia, mid to upper 50s. And along the Blue Mountain region, much warmer. We were in the upper 40s yesterday, mid to maybe upper 50s. So for the Yakima area, we are going to be seeing, again, a beautiful day today. Overnight showers into tomorrow morning could persist on and off into the evening hours into Friday morning. Then we'll see a little bit of clearing, but just little bits of chances of showers as we get into the weekend. We'll keep a close eye on the timing for your Easter weekend. Good news, overnight lows are getting above the freezing level for the week ahead, and we do have some sunshine to talk about with a little bit of shower activity mixed in. In the Tri-Cities area, best chance for showers will be in the PM hours tomorrow into Friday morning, and then 67 by Saturday, but down to 60 on your Easter Sunday, and 30% chance of shower activity. So folks, a lot going on, but let's not forget about today. It is going to be a beautiful day, light winds, plenty of sunshine, a bit of building cloud coverage, but as we get to our overnight period, rain showers are expected in Ellensburg area and for Yakima.
We're learning more this morning about the effort to bring an orca back to her native Pacific Northwest waters. Tokitae performed at the Miami Seaquarium for years under the stage name Lolita. Matthew Smith reports.
I think we're up to the task. I think we can do it. And intention is the beginning.
With that, the future of Tokitae seems bright. Much brighter than recent videos showing her in her tiny tank and without the crowd she spent decades performing for. Of course, the fun Seaquarium visitors saw was only skin deep. The reality is, Tokitae, known as Lolita while performing, was ripped from Puget Sound near Whidbey Island in the 70s.
I know Lolita wants to get to free waters. I don't care what anyone says. She wants, she's lived this long to have this opportunity.
During fiery comments, NFL owner Jim Irsay announced he's putting up the cash to move Tokitae. The goal? A large sanctuary sea pen in Puget Sound that would allow her space and contact with her relatives, the Elpod, part of the endangered southern resident killer whales.
Lolita is sick with pneumonia!
From protests in Miami to here at home. The drumbeat was growing louder and louder, getting us to today. Yet there was always reason to doubt. Not only is Tokitae in her 50s, she was very sick last year. Not to mention, the Seaquarium had long said this would never happen.
You need to open your mind and look to what is probably not your plan.
But this man, with the Dolphin Company, bought the Seaquarium, and plans quickly changed. Those hoping to move Tokitae slowly gained his ear, and it seems he gained their passion.
She lived through her capture and the death of her family. She lived through her other family members dying. And she lived through being in this small tank for so many years. But when you see her, her life force is just, it just brings you to tears.
Plans have called for the whale to be kept in a sanctuary. We'll keep an eye on any new developments in Tokitae's situation and bring them to you on air and online at yaktrinews.com. April marks Work Zone Awareness Month, and there was a spotlight on the issue yesterday at an event at WSDOT headquarters in Olympia. During the worker memorial event, the community honored the memory of 60 people killed in roadwork zones since 1950. Governor Jay Inslee signed Senate Bill 5272, which authorizes the use of speed safety cameras in roadway work zones. The aim, to better protect WSDOT and other roadway workers while on the job. The governor also named Adam Gonzalez as Washingtonian of the Day. Gonzalez works as a maintenance worker in the Lacey area and says he's been struck 3 times in work zones since he joined WSDOT in 2016. When we come back, what do you do when an endangered species starts endangering you? Well, one community in Massachusetts is now working to solve the problem of a flock of turkeys endangering the residents of a town outside Boston.
Steps to a brighter future with Merit Resource Services.
When you are in need of substance abuse disorder treatment and your burdens are too much to bear alone, Merit will help. Our experienced and certified staff offers support recovery for all in need by providing access to quality assessment, education, integrated treatment services, and co-occurring services for substance abuse and behavioral health needs. Merit Resource Services, where we believe in recovery for all.
There's something new from Better Than Bouillon. Introducing the Culinary Collection. Chef-created flavor combinations like smoky chipotle and Italian herb that add a little something special to your family favorites. But don't take our word for it. The Culinary Collection from Better Than Bouillon.
To start your 4-cheese mac and cheese, you want to put about a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons of butter in the pan. And then while that's heating up on a medium to medium high heat, we're going to add heavy cream. And you're just going to coat the bottom of the pan. It's about a cup to a cup and a half that we're using here. And we just want the cream to get heated through and the butter to melt before we add our cheese. We use mozzarella, it gives it that nice stringiness. Parmesan, which gives it a salty and nutty flavor. Cheddar, because cheddar, you know, mac and cheese. And then I use a smoked Gouda, and that gives it its smoky, creamy flavor. You have about a quarter cup of each cheese in here. But you keep it moving because you don't want to burn your cream. Otherwise, you're going to have a sour milk tasting sauce, and that's not good. We're going to add our pasta. We're using macaroni noodles. This is 7 ounces by weight of cooked pasta. And you can see it's getting all incorporated. The cheeses are melting. Now we're going to turn the heat off. It's okay that everything's not completely melted and combined because this is going to go into the oven. Now we're going to put it into the pan. I'm using an oven-safe disposable pan, and it's perfect for takeout. Breadcrumbs. I'm just using a seasoned breadcrumbs. I like to top my mac and cheese with bacon. Now this is going to go into a 450-degree oven for about 6 minutes. And there's your 4-cheese mac and cheese.
For the first time in a while, the road ahead of us looks good, and it's about time. Since 1989, Arrow Construction Supply has been Washington and Idaho's leading provider of products and services for asphalt, concrete, and erosion control industries. We have all the products and equipment for sale and rent to get the job done. So if you're ready to make your road home as smooth as the road ahead, then you'll want Arrow paving the way. Arrow Construction Supply.
Whether you're looking for your next houseplant, getting those spring flowers in the ground, or planting your dream garden landscape, Queensgate Gardens is the place to go. Queensgate Gardens in Richland. Let's grow together.
E.T. followed by Extra tonight at 7 on Cap KView.
Let's get a little closer to home, and it is going to be a beautiful Wednesday. Hope you're able to enjoy it. We are a little bit warmer, 52 for Ellensburg. As we move into the Yakima Valley, we're mostly in the mid-50s, maybe a touch warmer the more east we go. As we head into the Tri-Cities area, mid to upper 50s for the entire mid-Columbia. Just a lovely day, light winds as well, but do get ready for showers, mostly for the Yakima and Ellensburg area tomorrow morning, and then widespread as we get to the afternoon. But Jill, this Wednesday is going to be gorgeous.